Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this lacy sweater, and you can make it short in a cropped version or down to the waist or long. And it's very easy. You just work two long sections like scarves, and then you sew them together down the center, leaving an opening for the head, and then you sew the side seams, leaving armholes. So let's get started. I'm working with worsted weight yarn and a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. Start with a slip knot, and you're going to work a foundation chain that reaches from the front hem all the way over your shoulder and to the back hem. When you have your foundation chain, you're going to double crochet in the fourth stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet. And that turning chain will count as one double crochet. Go ahead and double crochet in each stitch all the way across the row. To make a double crochet, yarn around the hook, insert into the stitch, pick up the yarn and pull it through, pick up the yarn, pull it through 2, pick up the yarn, pull it through the remaining 2. So go ahead and work a double crochet in each stitch all the way across the row. Now I'm going to make a row of chain 5 loops. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the work. Skip the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet in the next stitch. Like that, and you're going to repeat across the row. Okay, after working across the row, you're going to chain your last 5, and you're going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to single crochet in the top of that turning chain. And that's how that looks. Now I'm going to make another row of chain 5 loops. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn. Single crochet in the first loop. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet in the next loop. Like that, and you repeat across the row. Okay, that's my second row of loops. For the next row, chain 2 and turn. Make 4 double crochet in the first loop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Double crochet in the single crochet. Four double crochet in the next loop. One double crochet in the single crochet. and repeat across the row. Okay, I worked all the way across that row, and you should have the same number of double crochets in this row as you had in your starting row. For the next row, I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to be working into this center of these 4 double crochet. So I'm going to slip stitch into the next stitch, and I'm going to slip stitch in the space between the double crochets. So there's the 4 double crochet, and I slip stitched in the space between the 2 center double crochet stitches, and I'm going to work 5 double crochet. So chain 2, and that takes the place of the first double crochet, and then I'm going to make 4 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the equivalent of 5 double crochet. And now I'm going to find that next 4 double crochets, and I'm going to work in the space between the 2. So that's the center of the 4 double crochets, and I'm going to work 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like that. And I'm going to work all the way across the row doing that. So find those 4 double crochet, find the center, and work 5 double crochet in that stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're going to continue that all the way across the row. Okay, I finished that row, and in this row you'll have the same number of stitches as you had in your foundation row. I'm going to repeat the 2 rows of loops and then these 2 rows of 5 double crochet. So to do that, I'm going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn. And I'm going to single crochet in the last stitch of that 5 double crochet cluster. Single crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip all these stitches, single crochet in the last stitch of that 5 double crochet cluster. I'm going to repeat that across the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find that last stitch of the 5 double crochet cluster and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the end of the row, you're going to single crochet in the top of that turning chain. Like that. And you'll have the same number of loops in this row as you had in this row. And now I'm going to chain 5, single crochet in that loop, chain 5, single crochet. I'm going to do that across the row. And then the next row will be the 4 double crochet and a double crochet in the separation between the loops, and then the 5 double crochets in the next row. And you're going to keep repeating these 4 rows over and over until this panel is 1/2 the width of the front of your body. And this is a relaxed fit, so I like to add 1 extra segment like this, and you can end with either this row or this row or this row. I wouldn't recommend ending with the loopy rows. So any of the rows that have double crochets, you can end with that row. So you're just going to keep repeating that until your panel will fit across the front of your body 1/2 of the way across. And depending on your yarn, you may have to block your work. And you can block it either before you sew the panels or after the sweater is totally finished. Work 2 long sections like scarves, and then you sew them together down the center, leaving an opening for the head. And then you sew the side seams. And there's my side seam, and there's the opening for the arms. And you can make it short in a cropped version, or down to the waist, or long.